Great. So thank you to everyone joining, the ones that I consciously know and the others that I've just met this evening. Thank you for your contribution. You know, it's the Mayans say, yeah, what you pay attention to, you become more aware of, or what you focus on, that's where energy flows. So it's so much a choice as to where we put our awareness. And, you know, to put your awareness on this day and on the energy that is present here today for us personally and also for the planet is amazing opportunity, but also such a gift to yourself and to this and to humanity, really. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me in, yeah, creating a different possibility. And I'm aware, you know, I've experienced it myself, and I'm sure that you all have, that it's been a very intense and challenging time, and perhaps your bodies are feeling tired, or you've had some symptoms of change, and it's not always easy to choose something else while you're in a space of, yeah, transformation. So what we're in at the moment is the blue castle of transformation, and it comes to an end. This is in terms of the Mayan calendar, the Tzolk'in, the most sacred calendar of 260 days. And the blue castle comes to an end on Tuesday, the 1st of September. So the blue castle, what is the blue castle? It's about transformation. The blue in the Mayan calendar represents transformation. So, and we've just gone into a blue storm here, so it's also transformation. So we actually have been in a double transformational phase. And no wonder that, you know, you may feel a bit, oh, wow. It's definitely, the energy is that opportunity, but also that challenge that we've been going through. So we're coming to the end of the blue castle on, as I say, Tuesday. So we're very close to the end of the blue castle, and then we're going to go into a completely different energy, which is the yellow castle of ripening. So yeah, we kind of just at the end of this. So it's quite a good time to almost bring things to completion, and because we're going to go into this period now where we're going to harvest the transformation that we've been through. So in this castle of transformation, which is a 52-day period, it's just different names, don't worry about it, but anyway, sometimes it's easier to explain it, it's the most intense, it's known as the most intense time of the calendar. That's why it's called transformation as well, because you are right in the center of the calendar. So it's almost like you're right in the spine, the very essence of consciousness. And I'll show you the picture. For some of you who may have seen it or not seen it. So you've got the spine, which is this column right in the center of the calendar. And then you've got on both sides these two columns. And these columns are, so the spine is called the core days of 20 days, very mystical days. And then on both sides, you've got the 10-day period, which is called GAP, or Galactic Activation Portals. It's very unusual to have one Galactic Activation Portal day. Here you have on both sides of this 10 days. And we coming out of this last column tomorrow. So we're still in this period of the 10 Galactic Activation Portals. And these Galactic Activation Portals are very, very powerful because the dimensions are very thin. So you actually almost like dream walking. You know, the Mayans would say, it's like you're walking through the dimensions. The dimensions are almost, there's virtually no separation. And there's an amazing opportunity during that time, but one that just comes to mind is you can really literally change your DNA. You know, everything is so fluid. And the other thing is that you can really tap into oneness, because you know, any experience that you and your body have of separation, of the kind of physical separation or any kind of sense of difference, is really possible. It's very easy to transcend it, because it's like the stars, the galactic universe coming into our planet is really giving us that opportunity to support that state of being. It's an opportunity to experience that really fully. So yeah, so that's just, you know, this opportunity that we have to be conscious of what is really coming into the planet and working with it to assist us in this process of transformation. So we're not alone, as we know. The earth is always there supporting us, she's holding us. But there's also all this energy coming in from the stars, from the galactic galaxy, whatever, you know, far beyond. And it's being able to anchor these energies because they're incredibly supportive. So what is the energy of today? And I'm very excited about that because it's in the Mayan calendar, it's called a white wizard day. And the tone of it, that's the earth family, and the tone of it is spectral. That's kind of the moon tone of it. So your masculine aspect of this energy is called white wizard, and the feminine aspect of this energy is called spectral. Spectral is about dissolving, letting go, and it's also about liberation. So if you look at yourself and your own world, but also we look at the outer world or the planet, what's going on, liberation is certainly something I'm sure we all are choosing to a much greater extent for ourselves and also as an opportunity for others. So the white wizard is very, very interesting, and I love it because on this call there are 2 yellow seeds, so the white wizard is linked to the base chakra in the body, and it's the opposite. So in the base chakra there are 4 earth families or signs, and 2 of them, the one in the south is called the yellow seed, and the one in the north is called the white wizard. So we have 2 yellow seed people that are incarnated as yellow seeds, Marie Noel and Tanya. And they hold the polarity for this white wizard day. It's a great contribution. And in addition to that, without having to be too complicated and technical, is that we just also on the 1st, we come out of a 13-day period, which they call a wave spell. And this wave spell has been a yellow seed wave spell. So there's a great power at the moment. The yellow seed is very amplified. So I just want to explain to you all and tap into it, feel for yourself, but just to give you an idea of how these energies feel or interact. So you get the yellow seed, which is, the seed has got everything present. And you'll see that yellow seed people are amazing at gathering information resources. They're always gathering, they're connected, they get the information. They're very, very good at finding because they know all the possibilities exist as it is in the seed. And then they will send it up. You know, there's an amazing energy in yellow seed to push it up, to let it grow, let it, you know, flourish, let it go up. And they're very good at targeting and you know, having a vision for it. So they help us to really, you know, gather what's available, see that so much more is available than what we realize perhaps. And they help us to, they go, look at this, you can send it up, you can start something, you can move it. There's possibility here. That's the yellow seed. So the white wizard, which is today, and this is the energy that we will be meditating with and receiving, aligning with to receive more for ourselves and for also for the planet, is exactly the opposite in a way. It's coming from above and it's coming in, and it's like this beautiful ancient tree that just, you know, is anchoring it. All this amazing magic, White Wizard, the keywords are so beautiful, and I'm sure you're all connected to magic. That's why you're here tonight. Is in timelessness, enchantment, magic. You know, so it's that enchantment of bringing it into. It's a very, I shall say, almost more feminine, non-active energy that just flows in. And it's like the White Wizard is this ancient shaman that gets hold of all these amazing, mysterious energies, and it just brings it in, and it anchors it, and it brings it into, and it channels it, just like this beautiful ancient tree that just, you know, stands there and holds all this wisdom and brings all this light in. So that's kind of a sense of the wizard. So the wizard, the White Wizard, is you know, magical. It's about possibilities. It's about timelessness. It's about enchantment. It's about remembering. You know, we don't always have to do or work. We can be enchanted. And once we're enchanted, so much can be received. Very much about receiving. So yeah, so maybe to just feel into that energy as a concept now. You know, the calendar doesn't work with, it has a great balance between the conscious mind. It's a very almost mathematical structure, but then it's also just, it's activating parts of our brains that we have to sense it. We have to find it through synchronicity. We have to find it through this resonance that the calendar is of 1320, which is the feminine. The moon number is 13 and the feminine. So it's a very different frequency. It's a frequency of embodying and being it, and not to, you know, try and analyze it too much in the linear head. So it's a very different way to our normal way that we function. It's an effortless way, and it's mysterious. You know, you have to just let go and receive, and trust the unknown, and expand yourself. Just as the stars are massive, space is huge. You cannot control it. You cannot contain it. It is beyond your comprehension, and it's there to be experienced and to be received, and to yeah, for us to use it as assistance. You know, what is the purpose of anything if it's not there to make life better and easier and more effortless and joyful and happy and peaceful? So it's part of anchoring, what often people say, anchoring galactic culture. Galactic culture is about acknowledging that you are a star being in a body, part of this physical material existence. It's absolutely beautiful, but that is not the sum total of who you are. You are massive. You are a star being, and you have a divine purpose in this life to create your life as an artwork, not to be governed by time in the very outdated, primitive calendar that we're using at the moment. So yeah, so let's do it. So let's receive this assistance. There's so much assistance is coming in. It's a gap day. It's a galactic activation portal, and so it's so much easier to tune in and to receive and to yeah, have a contribution. So fantastic. So that's the background. So yeah, if there are any questions, you can always ask me afterwards, but I'm just going to go straight into the meditation. So with many blessings, and thank you for being here. You are blessed, and there's so much gratitude to you. And also with great love and gratitude to the Mayan culture, and also the star system Sirius, that actually have gifted the planet with this ancient knowledge, I mean, long time ago, and continues to do so. Great. Okay, so if you would just like to relax and become really present in your body, it may be an idea to close your eyes It always just helps you to keep that inner focus. So just to close your eyes and feel your body, feel a sense of your body and the lightness in your body. That your body is busy evolving, your body's busy changing too. It's not just you, the inner being, that's having the transformation. Your body is going through a massive transformation too, as the earth is going through a massive transformation. And then to become totally present, as always, to focus on your heart, the heart space. And to feel that sense of connection with your heart. The heart is the portal to everything that exists. And also that sense of oneness. So consciously just imagine with your choice and asking to just draw all those parts of you that at this time are somehow separate, or has felt that it's become separated from you and your true essence. It's like a magnet. Feel it pulling it into the core of you and your being, in your physical heart space too. So let's just pull in any fragments, any feeling of being scattered. Just allow that to absolutely come back in. And just for your bodies to know that you are totally and completely safe. And that this is done for the greatest good of all. And feel the centering in your heart. The feeling of oneness that you are already, without even having to know. And become present to your heart. Not the heart of others, your own heart that's beating and that's there for you. And then you imagine that you're going to your base chakra. And we ask yellow, the energy of yellow seed, to center as well. And the energies of the wave spell of the yellow seed that we've been in. Where there's been some kind of harvesting, some kind of awakening. And ask the energy of yellow seed, with all the potential that's been awakened during this time of transformation, especially during the last period of the wave spell, 13 days, ending on Tuesday, that all of that can be moved up very gently in your body to the heart. So the heart can start flowering and opening and contributing to your world and the world. And you may have a sense of your heart becoming bigger. It's like your heart is becoming more able to receive. Perhaps you see it like a beautiful chalice. It's ready and it's waiting. And then you imagine you are going up into the stars. and you're opening and awakening the white wizard energy that's specifically available for you to merge with that yellow seed energy in your heart. You're asking for that specific frequency that will allow you and your being as an individual to grow and flourish even more. And those frequencies will come in, we're asking white wizard, interdimensionally, those matching frequencies for each person on this call to be calibrated and individualized so that it can be received in this way with gratitude. So in this moment, just know that your bodies are totally safe, and it's absolutely fine for you to lower any of your barriers, any resistances that you've put up that doesn't allow you to receive more fully. Make that choice now to lower those barriers. Let them come down. They are not appropriate anymore. You are a massive being of starlight and amazingness. They don't serve you anymore. You are completely and totally safe on this planet and beyond. So feel this amazing energy from White Wizard flowing down like an amazing blessing for you and your being. And it's starting to merge with the energies of the yellow seed that is anchored in your heart. And start to feel the flourishing. It's like a symphony, it's like an orchestra that's starting to play. White Wizard is at play. Feel the enchantment of White Wizard that tells you that life can be easy, that you are a magician too, and that life is magical. Life is profound, life is funny, and that you are able to be open to receive this amazing consciousness. You may hear it, I'm hearing it as a sound, as many different sounds and notes. So let's build this energy together in our own heart, but also in the hearts of us, all of us together. Let's create a deeper, more potent frequency here. It's almost like a drum beat that can become louder and louder. And we're starting to send out this drum beat into our worlds, our individual worlds, and into the greater world, for it to be received with so much gratitude. And in the process, start to become aware of your energy as a galactic being. consciously feel yourself expanding. You are part of this body, but you are much bigger. Have a sense of this vastness of who you really are. And the liberation and the freedom and the dissolving of any limitation that doesn't allow you to express yourself totally and fully and joyfully and creatively. And build this energy. Claim it. Acknowledge it. It is safe for you to show this in the world. It is so welcome. It is profound. It is profoundly welcomed, they say. And now I have this image of this most magnificent, massive tree. See this tree of white wizard. Perhaps it has a message for you, specifically. Perhaps it's telling you of its blessing, its magnificence, that you are. And as this tree, let's receive the download of White Wizard on this day also for our planet. It's been coming in, but we are consciously receiving it with gratitude. During this time of the gap days, everything is exponentialized. Your choice has so much more impact. And you're bringing it together and you're going to send it out into the so-called future. And see it flourishing, and how magic can return to the world, where others can realize that life isn't just surface. And see this beautiful, it's a white energy. Blessing the world and the future and everything in it. Hold your vision for a much greater world. Where we truly function from this frequency of 1320. Natural order. Effortless creation. And a real time of the heart returning. where the heart reigns supreme. In perfect harmony with each other and of nature. So once again, to bring your attention to your heart, your physical heart space. Perhaps you can hear the heartbeat of our planet. I can hear it in my ears. She's communicating with us in a very profound and different way. And she's calling the magicians to awaken. You have such wonderful work to do. And play. You are here, my children, to play. So as this wave spell and blue castle ends, it will also be the full moon. So let's just connect with that full moon. It's part of these cycles. All the cycles are one, connected. And feel yourself and your body being able to complete this cycle that we've been in, and you have been personally journeying easily and effortlessly, so that you can be totally ready and prepared to step into the next chapter. You can bring it all together and step forward with all of that. So for a moment, once again, just imagine this whole feeling of gathering. Gather all the beautiful gifts you've received during this time of the blue castle and transformation that's coming to an end. Acknowledge yourself for being willing to go through this consciously, for yourself and for others. Contribution that you are to the world. And make that choice for it to be easy. You're in the frequency of 1320, where truly anything is possible. So to bring yourself back to the present, it's very easy for you and your body to do. Perhaps to take your attention to your feet. And make sure that you are fully back. Feeling the change, feeling the lightness, perhaps especially in the shoulders. And knowing that you are truly, truly, truly supported. And this is the awakening. The world is awakening. And we are too. So we are ending this meditation, and with much gratitude and so much love.